Well, hello guys. I'm trying to get this fixed. How you doing? This is David Vos on an adventure today. I'm gonna take you with me. See if I can get this figured out here. We gotta do this a little different. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me show you first what we got here. We packed up the truck with a few blankets and got my coffee, and doggies are back there. And yeah, we're heading out now. I got all kinds of neat things. I got my homemade wine with me, and this is some soup that a real good friend made me, so I'm taking that with me because I ate most of it, but there's another bowl left of that for tonight. We got a steak down there we're gonna throw on the campfire, and all this stuff is just, you see all this stuff down here on the dash. This is napkins that you collect at these darn places. This is my gloves, and that's my, like, you guys really need to know what all that is, but you're probably wondering what all that napkins and stuff are up there on the shelf. Okay, it's in 4-wheel drive because we're going out my driveway, and we're gonna go down out to the back 20 where all the loblollies are, and we're gonna spend the night and go camping and have some adventures. It's gonna be great. Can you believe that? Man, I had a tick on me. Here it is. We're not even in the spring yet. Still in the winter, and there's ticks everywhere. And I thought that the cold spell got rid of the ticks. Weird, strange animals, creations. I drive real slow on this old muddy dirt road in the winter when it's kind of muddy. It's still kind of muddy because it's just now getting warm to dry out. The heat will suck the moisture. Okay, there's the pond. Kind of bleak in the winter. The colors at this point, this is the colorless, the most colorless part of the year. It's just before spring, before it all blooms. It all looks kind of gray and everything, and even the ducks have fled. There's no ducks. They're usually there, and herons and cranes and things. But okay, one of these days I'm gonna get me some gravel. I don't know, one of those big dump trucks full of a couple of loads of gravel, or 2, 3, 4 loads. I don't know how much it takes, and come in here on this driveway of mine. In the meantime, we don't mind. We got 4-wheel drive. But yeah, it's getting muddy this time of year. Last year was a lot worse. We didn't have that much snow this year, or what am I saying? We had a lot of snow this year at the very end of the year, as you guys know. But before that, we didn't have a lot of rain and precipitation. It was kind of dry, and it all hit at once for a week and a half. Now it's kind of drying out, so it's pretty muddy. right here, those are plum bushes. There's just thick with plums in there. Oh, they're good. Summertime. But looks like the county plower, the grader, has come. He's graded the road real nice and level. That's nice. It's always a treat. This is I'm surprised this little county road, I don't even know if it's not even a county road, it's just a dirt road, really. They kind of officially recognized it as a county road now, I guess. I don't know, because the plow comes through here, or the grader. I guess there was a problem a year or two ago with some lady that needed to get an ambulance and they couldn't get in here, so they brought some dirt and rock, heavy rock, and they made it into a better road. So it's not a bad, it's a decent little county road that leads to my property. And it's not, so secluded that there's two or three families that live back in here with horses, and sometimes you'll see a horse here on the left. That's his barn. He's a good old girl. He's a good old girl, I guess, because I don't know my pronouns on these horses. But I don't know, they never do a great job plowing this thing. It's always kind of herky-jerky, like Tyson Fury, the road. But, you take what you can get, I guess. You're thankful for everything you get these days. I'm surprised they're still, because of the pandemic, right? I'm surprised they're still grading the roads. Oh, we can't do that. We might get COVID, or give the rocks COVID. It's a pandemic. Oh, some wonderful times we live in. Wonderful. And I'm being sarcastic, but they are wonderful, actually. They very much are. And yes, they have graded the entire road, and it's just wonderful. And we'll be heading out. It's going to be beautiful. Well, we'll catch you here in a little bit. beauty up here that even on a bad day, it's prettier than most places you ever did see. And I bet they haven't finished the road construction either. Last time I was through here, very long ago, I'm sure it's still there. They have a little red light, you have to wait. Unless we might get lucky and hit it on a green, we won't have to wait. Stay alert, please, in a work zone. Those are loblollies. They get pretty big. These are small ones. Seems like they get higher with the altitude. Weird. How weird. Oh, looks like the red light's gone. Yay! They fixed the road. Is it better than it was? I guess so. It just looks weird. It's level. Yeah, they'll gotta come through. Maybe they should have fixed it a little bit more. After 3 months and a day. 3 years and a week. Took them forever. End of the road work. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I want to make some weird noises. And I just had that thought and then I did it. Weird, man. Just fascinated by all of the beauty. Such beautiful, beautiful trees. to turn green. Boy, that's going to be some pretty grass. Another week, 2 weeks. Oh my, it's going to be beautiful. Yes, ma'am. Moo. Oh, boys. They're like marble. Brown marble, black marble. We got chocolate and caramel. Man. There's some nice horns. We got a baby bull. He's fearless, huh? No, it's okay. They're just cows, and they don't mean you any harm. Aww. There's all kinds and shapes and sizes, and oh, aren't they beautiful? Okay, I don't want to get you guys upset or anything, because I don't know if I'd like to have any holes in my truck. I don't think so. Oh man. They're the most prettiest cows I've ever seen. The most prettiest. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. These look like goat cows. Big goat cows. Look at the little ragged-haired kids looking. Oh, they got ear tags. They got ear tags. He's got his neck stuck. Ah, he's alright. Huh. Yeah. I love these cows. They're the best. Oh, oh, boom. We haven't even put it in 4-wheel drive. Oh man, looks like we're gonna see some beautiful things today. It's just a beautiful day, and we'll be here tomorrow too. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here, the back 20. But at least overnight. I don't know if I'll get anything done or anything. I'm just gonna come out and relax. Take you guys with me. With me? Oh, I love my love lollies. I don't know who named them that though. Oh, back on old 1777. Old Mr. Loblolly. And his uncle, old Peabody. They done hauled the coal train out of here. Boy, ever since I got this truck, I drive like an old granny. I try to take better care of this truck than I did my last one. Man, my entire life, I take my trucks or my cars. I drove my car off of a mountain cliff one time. And, you know, it was crazy. Straight down. Never even bent the fender. But, man, I would go back in the woods with cars that shouldn't be off pavement, you know, or any kind of vehicle. I'd be stuck. I've been in the middle of nowhere stuck for days because I'm so stupid. Until I got my way out of there somehow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So this is just a picnic here. It's a little bouncy right through here. Let's see. Just coming towards spring. This will be, I don't know, probably be a little muddy for another few weeks, a couple weeks or more. Until, I don't know, it depends on if we have a lot of rain. 3 or 4 days of sunshine and all the roads dried up, you know. And the only reason I don't go faster is, well, it jostles the camera, but like I said, I'm being kind of easy on this truck. I want it to last longer than my old past trucks have lasted me. So I'm trying to be easy on the shocks and the suspension. It's got real brand new tires. They're absolutely brand new. They're very expensive tires. Off-road tires. And that was not factory, of course. They were just put on when I got the truck brand new. This, when I first came out here, this road was bad. You had to have four-wheel drive for sure. You still have to have four-wheel drive though. Most people wouldn't go in here with a regular car. I would have. My whole life I did, you know, I'd have drove up that backwards, you know. But most people would probably want a four-wheel drive coming in here. I mean, after all, there is a creek going through the road here. But, you know, that's the way we do things. Us Okie hillbillies. Of course, I've been a hillbilly in a lot of hills. Sierras. Boy, the one I'm trying to think of is slipping my mind. Cascade Mountains, I think. There's another word I'm searching for. Anyway, a lot of mountains. The Sawtooth, the Tetons. Lassen, Mill Creek, Deer Creek. Mountains up in Canada. I've done a lot of mountain climbing. Colorado. Utah. And Nevada. And Arizona. And Texas even. And of course, now, Oklahoma, ta-da, and Arkansas. Boy, you get around, eh? Yeah. Not really. I've never gone to any other country other than Canada. Stood at the border between Mexico and America, but I didn't go into Mexico, and I don't think I ever will. I have been hearing something about something, though, that's kind of sparked my interest, which I might talk about down the road. But I was thinking, where could you have a Hawaii where you could just go there, other than Hawaii? You know, someplace closer, because Hawaii is so far away. Guess what? Puerto Rico is practically a state, and I guess the price of land and homes and stuff like that is very cheap there. So that was just a thought that I had last week, and I'm, sounds interesting. I might look into it. I don't know. Maybe it's not a good thing to do. Some people would probably have different opinions on that, but so much prettier to come out here in the spring or summer or the fall. Winter months out here, for me, are the least pretty. But it's still pretty. I had to put it into four-wheel because I've never driven this truck through here. It's not very wide. I didn't make this road very wide. Well, I wouldn't call this a road. It's a trail. It's a trail. A truck Jeep trail. Yeah, that's what they call it, a Jeep trail. For some reason this road looks a lot more narrow than it had before. I guess I'll put it here. Okay, well, the camera quit working as I was driving in. But anyway, I drove over here and turned around and parked. And so, better take the keys out. And, yeah. Hi, babe. Come on. Huh. Well, I'm going to eventually make it so that I can drive this truck down in to the bottom. But I broke the trail all the way down through, but I'm not going to take the road tonight. There's some stumps sticking up in the way. Marking your territory? Boy, she's a territorial. What are you doing? Come on, Bear. Bear's never rode in the truck. She didn't get out. Come on. Come on. No, you guys, no, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, Bear. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I remember I always had my key in my car in my hand. Well, this was a campsite, but I'm not going to camp here. I have the teepee down at the next level. This is, oh, my pliers are still here. This is a spool that works for a nice little coffee table, and that chair I found somewhere in somebody left it in a pile of garbage, and I was sitting on it. Yeah, it wasn't very. That was my coffee pot. The first time I came out here and I forgot my coffee pot. Had a grate on that, but I took it to the other place. Alright, so let's go down to the camp. You ready to go, girls? I'm just gonna walk down here and take a look at everything, situation. I may drive down because I want to camp down here tonight and not up there. But here's the problem. I haven't gotten rid of these stumps. Most of them I can either go around or over. So I'm just assessing, because we got big rocks like that. You couldn't go over that without a big 4-wheel drive or something because he might high center. And I'm not worried about that because I do have a 4-wheel drive. I'm just worried about these damaging my tire in any way. Seeing how wide it is between these trees. See, like right here, my tire would, I don't even know if I could get through here, but if I did, I'd have to go right over that big rock, and I could do that, but this is a narrow path. If I didn't have enough width to get through there, I'd have to back out. No problem. Here's that trail through the small pines. I love these little, these are the poles, you know. That's how big these poles are. I mean, there's some real small ones, but some of them are pretty good size, you know. Make a log cabin, a small log cabin out of some of these, but they're all straight, like lumber. You can just, hundreds of them. You, the other side too. And there's a natural trail going right down the middle, which is real weird. Very strange. Both ways you can follow the trail. It's it's like a morning jog trail or something. We don't need. You can just take the mountain high, suffocate your lungs version. Now here's the Arthurian forest where Sir Lancelot killed the dragon. Just as eerie in the winter as it is in the I finally said that word. I like these little stacks of rocks. There's one stack somewhere here. A bunch of little stacks of rocks, but one of them looks like a Buddha, like a carved image or something. Man, I don't know. It's a narrow road, huh? I think the worst of it's up there, though. Look at that. Little bear's never come before. So she got her first ride in the truck in the front. Except for the day she got brought home. Her drive to Oklahoma. Well, I don't think, I'm trying to remember if she was born before or after we were. Yeah, I think I had him when, this last storm took the tarp down completely. Oh, what a bummer. Hope the coffee and everything's still there. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it's all right. Yeah. Everything's okay. This just broke, fell down. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Well, let's go back up the trail. Or should we? These white to mark the trail. Trying to think if I should go back that way, because I don't know whether I want to bring the truck down here. Especially since there's no tent down here anymore either. Any more than there is up there. I might just stay up there. But if I do that, I need to take the chair and the grill and this. Oh, okay. So I either pack this stuff up there, or I pack all the stuff in my truck down here, or I drive my truck down here. See, back in the day, you know, say 10 years ago, you'd ask me that question, I would have like, yeah, I'm driving down here. No problem, piece of cake. And it wasn't always a piece of cake. A lot of times I got into trouble, but I risked things a lot. But, you know, I'm more cautious now. And I think, well, why do something that you could have troubles if you don't have to do it? It's just a little walk, and I can make up my mind which way I want to go. I think I won't drive it down here. I think I'll just probably camp up there, or, well, we'll figure it out as we go. But let's go back on up. Hey, you know what? While we're down here, we could take the things that we need. We don't need that, but we'll take that because it's garbage and I don't want it down here. Well, we could burn it on that too. I can't really carry it. I'll have to carry it next time. With all this. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I want this pot. And I kind of want, well, I need to have this. And I actually brought coffee. So, should I take this? It's a better chair, probably. It's a little ways to walk, but I think we can do it. Okay. We do this. Come back down here and clean up in a little bit. Oh. Surprised that that tent lived that long. I didn't have anything put up correctly. I just had it thrown up there. I was out here a while back and it was still there. I'm already tired. My left arm. Gotta go all the way up the hill, so I'm like, oh my goodness. It's weird how human beings, we go through this every day. You know, your body starts begging to stop. Oh, I'm tired. But we can go on so much further than what we, you know, what we think. Push it to the limit. Yeah, my arm's still hurting. I'm still doing it. We're almost there. There's the truck. Camp number 1. Here we are. It's home sweet home for tonight. Oh, my arm's gonna fall off. Hurry. My legs are saying, I'm fine. I'm taking my time. My arm's saying, hurry. Okay. Here. Okay. This is where that used to go. Okay. Oh my goodness. See, that's why I brought that chair. I didn't want to sit in that one. Although it can be comfortable that way. But this is home sweet home. Tired? No. Because you guys, you don't have to pack around all the stuff. I should make you do it. I saw a dog, last fall with my daughter. We were hiking the Arkansas trails. And there was a dog about your size. Bonnie, I'm telling you something. There was a dog about your size, maybe just a little bit bigger. And, you know, they had hey, where you going? I was just going to tell you that, you know, you're such a wonderful dog. All right. Anyway, what Bonnie didn't want to know, okay, evidently she's not interested. But they had this leash, like a bra leash or whatever you call those things. And it had a backpack. And this dog had a double pack like you do a mule. And they packed in their stuff. It was awesome. I'm going to get these dogs going. What do you think, guys? It's okay? I'll do it? Just wag your tail if yes. He's about puked. Okay. Well, let's get a fire going. bet you guys can see 1,000 ways that I could have done that better. Because I've watched people do stuff on camera before, and I was thinking, what are they doing? Why don't they just do it this way? Why are they taking so long? Okay, you got to be here in person, guys. You got to know what this whole thing is like in person. Oh, okay. Let's see. That one's a wanderer. It wasn't much, was it? Oh. All right. Yay. Come on. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. Whoosh. And it said whoosh. Hi, girl, I'm dead. You know how to make fires. So stand back. Grab ourselves a piece of wood. Oh, this is one of those. Yeah, put that there. How's that? How you like that? That's rotten. Yeah. Slow down. You're gonna make it too hot. You're gonna heat the whole earth up and cause a global warming. You just don't have anything to say about it, do you? You ain't getting old yet. Don't act like you're old and everything. Look at your sister. She's a good year younger than you. She's running around getting her exercise. You better watch it, because I have some zoom lens now. Yeah, we can get, uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think you want to mess with that. Well, we didn't need to get warm, and we didn't need, I guess what we need is to save this pot before it dies. Woo-hoo. And make some coffee. Oh my goodness. Okay, how are we gonna do this with one hand? Let's see. I ain't got all this fancy stuff like the fancy uptown. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go to the truck, since that's the location of the coffee and water. Oh, here's my coffee. I guess we have to make coffee so we don't run out of coffee. All right, now here's water. Some of that good old. Now this might be a little deceiving, guys, because that says spring water, which if I had to buy it, that's what I would get. But that's not what that is. That's water come off my tin roof. Yeah, tin roof. And I think that's what they mean by the Tin Roof Sunday. Because back in the old days, on Sunday, everybody had going to meeting clothes on, and you know, and all proper and trim and prim, and they'd go to meeting, and they'd have a big potluck. Oh, okay. Okay, this is not the right place to be doing this, but look, this is not I do now remember one thing that I forgot. The milk. So I'm going to have my coffee black. And that is a little bit depressing to me. But, you know, I've endured worser things. And we're going to endure this. Ooh. Nothing better than just finally sitting down and relaxing for a minute. It'll take that at least 5 minutes to boil. Whew. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful day. You know what day of the week is the most beautiful? This is true. The day of the week that's the most beautiful is the day that you don't know what day it is. You've lost all concept of time. And that is the first gate back towards the Father and our Divine Mother. You've got to be able to cause time to stop. And then you can go virtually. Well, I shouldn't say virtually. Maybe virtually. But you can go anywhere in the universe because you are one with the monad. Because then all the things that take place in the universe happen on the same many places, still in space, still in in concept. You haven't reached the finale, but you've overcome time. It gives you the ability to be mobile anywhere. And then, as the prophet Joseph Smith said, immortal bodies, a body with, they glow white. They naturally have an energy. You can see them coming. They're bright. I've seen them. And they can travel anywhere in the universe in a split second. When you see them arrive, they usually come in the form of a sphere, a ball, a light sphere. Some of them, people are saying they're from the Pleiadian, from the Pleiades. And they're not far off from that. They're actually coming from Alcyon in the Pleiades, because that's where you return. That's the mother, and the seven bridesmaids, and we're all in her. Our mother's in heaven. The Apostle Paul says she is free. So all of Sophia's emissaries, and because she is wisdom, she cries out. She's the great architect of the universe, and she says, "Come learn from me." And Jesus, her son, said, "You don't need a man to teach you, but she will teach you all things you need to know in the hour in which you need to know them." If you look up into the sky towards the Pleiades, you'll see it's directly south, towards the south, the horizon, southern horizon. When it arises in the morning, you can see it going straight down towards the south. It goes down the Orion arm, the Sagittarius river that comes out of the galaxy, Milky Way galaxy. So that Milky Way arm is where we're swirling around in. And when you're looking south, you're looking directly down the arm towards the center, towards the bright light of the Galactic Father. When you look north, you're looking towards the North Pole. And whoever ascends unto the North Pole, which is the Emperor's seat, it's one of its titles, the Phoenix that rises, it's the coming kingdom of Christ. It's the Emperor's seat. Right now, the star that inhabits that is Polaris, but it used to be, some thousands of years ago, it used to be a different star named Kolob. And that's actually recorded in astronomy, in the books, and astrology, and the Arabic astronomers named that star Kolob. And that was what Joseph Smith said way back in 1830 something. And everybody said he was crazy. They didn't know what he was talking about. The universe revolves around Kolob, right? Which is where God will set his throne. We're going towards the North Star, to Polaris. And that Polaris star will reach its absolute zenith in 2100 at the spring vernal equinox, which is very, very extraordinary to have that moment happen on one specific day, the vernal equinox. The only day in all of the 360 days of every year that it could possibly come. Spring. The beginning, the new year. The Christian era. But between Earth, if you're looking back towards our Divine Mother in heaven, you're looking back all the way to the Pleiades, to to that group of stars at in the shoulder of Taurus, the bull. If you're looking from Earth towards the North Star, one of the things you always witness is these two, we call them the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper here. I don't know what people call them around the world, but I think most countries that speak English use those terms. But in Egyptian, they were hippopotamuses or sometimes crocodiles. Anyway, they were originally basically these dragons or these serpents. And they stood before the entrance to heaven. And Adam was given permission. Human beings were given permission to enter into the exalted transcendental state of our existence for for thousands of years. We had the direct command and the authority to do so. But there was one Iya Inki that was deceiving Adam and Eve. He told Adam, when you go to paradise, he went on a visit to visit Anu and Enlil. And Enki deceived Adam and said, now when you get there, they're going to offer you some food. Don't eat it. And he convinced Adam. He deceived him. And so Yahweh Inoki in Hebrew, Iya Inki, Iya Asher Iya, that is my name. I am jealous, that is my name. The God of vengeance, God of armies. He was the one called Yaldabaoth, according to the early Christians, the Gnostics. And he deceived Adam so that we couldn't go in. And so you only get, very few chances to go in. So a lot of things were done in order for, a lot of people wonder, was there really a virgin birth? Well, I have to tell you, yes, there really was. Jesus' father was not from this earth, even though his stepfather was Julius Caesar. But his mother, his real mother, was Cleopatra. Reincarnation of Isis. She named her son Isis. And it has nothing to do with the Hebrew Yahoshua. Different syllables, different word. Even though the Septuagint did the same and made the same mistake and translated it that way. But they were just using a different root to get to the same spelling, using the sound of each letter, which I don't think they did a very good job in doing. But there's that one theory that they used the IOUS at the end, which is just the tense of the word. You got an icy us, so. Jesus. But anyway, at the birth of Julius Caesar's son, whom he never said for sure if it was his son. But at Cleopatra, at the birth of Cleopatra's son, Little Caesar, he's called Caesarion. That was his given, not his given name, but that was his title. He was a Caesar or a Osiris. That's the same word, Lazarus. He was, in the Bible, Julius Caesar is Osiris or Lazarus. In Egyptian, he's Osiris, who dies and is born again. So this is why Christ raised his father Osiris. Horus, does that. I wonder if that would burn the lens out if you kept... That's the sun right there. And it's still there. No, I guess not. I haven't been watching the fire. I don't think it's even going. That wood is so wet. It's not going to boil that way. What am I doing? I don't know. Just playing. Let's see if I can get it to go a little faster this way. Once that wood dries out, it'll burn fast. Whew, that puts a lot of heat out. Can barely stand or sit right here. Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to burn, but it's worth a shot because there was coals under there already. I've been thinking all the way down here today. Been thinking about this channel, because to be a little more careful now what I say and stuff. But, we'll be fine. But, everybody else is going digital and super duper and out of this world and all of this stuff. And I'm still sitting here dangling a phone on a stick over fire. But anyway, back in the caveman days, It's like most shows are how to build a fire. This show is, let's see how somebody could be so stupid they can't build a fire.
So you think I'm stupid, huh?
What? Come on. I find practical things are better than long, drawn-out theories that nobody's going to use. I've got that fire starter in the truck if I needed it, but it's not, you know, I don't need that. I can do it on my own. After about 3 or 4 times, we'll have to go break that out, but I just want a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, the coffee's over there. Come on, Nellie, you can make it. What are you guys just standing around looking at me for? Maybe. So anyway, what I was thinking is maybe I should do more than 1 video a day, and maybe even I'm going to play around with the idea of making 30-minute videos instead of an hour. And I'm not sure, or just more of the hour ones, but, or even shorter ones. But anyway, making more than 1 video a day, it's just sort of like we did today. No agenda, just sitting here around the campfire. Maybe just showing you my daily life a little bit more. Things that I'm doing, camping, show you my cabin, things I did there and stuff. Anyway, I suppose the ending of this video hasn't come about yet because we're still seeing if I can get this fire started. Come on, Betsy. Pulling up the gate. I saw you. You went out just because I encouraged you. What happened? And I'm sitting there, you know, it's out, and I'm like talking to it. Come back. Well, what doesn't work 5 times in a row may certainly work the 6th time. Everybody knows that. That's what we actually know, or what we actually believe. We're not really believers. We're schizophrenics. We say in the classroom, oh yes, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. That's what we say. But in actuality, oh, you hurt somebody with words and you've hurt them for life. You hurt them physically, and it's like, what? It heals very quickly. Usually. Okay. Can I have an amen? Ooh! Couldn't get nothing off of that. I know there's going to be a lot of people texting me in the message below box, whatever you call it. The old message below box. Oh, Dave, that's not how you build a fire. I'm a nonconformist. I keep my wood on the top. You make sure I dangle my $1,000 phone over the hot flames. 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It went out. Usually when they take off running like that, it's a deer. Still got a flame. You see that? I see fire. Can you see fire? It's way down inside me. Yes, it is. It almost looks like a turtle right there coming out. Rah! We're burning a turtle. That's a turtle's eye right here. See how many hours of nonsensical, meandering mind spasms can go. I mean, right? So we'll just do this for like maybe once or twice a day, you know? And do, I don't know, I'm thinking each one's still an hour. Although if I went back to 30 minutes, it would load faster. But I kind of like doing hour programs. I mean, come on, Rush Limbaugh did 3. If I can't do a third of that every day, if I can't keep up with that man, then I'm not worthy of my salary. So I don't eat salary anyway. It's just not, it's like, okay, we're taking a day off. We've converted. We're keeping the Sabbath. We don't want to burn. Only one problem. It's not the Sabbath. But what if somewhere along the line, after 5,000 years, somebody skipped a day somewhere? We just never were told about it. Maybe the Gregorian calendar. Hey, a lot of shenanigans there. You say, yeah, but we would have known it. We can record all of that. Yes, but we don't know how fast the Earth is spinning around around its axis compared to how fast it's going around the sun 2,000 years ago. Could have been a day or two different, or a month over a period of time difference that we haven't calculated because we didn't know that this or that. So I'm just saying, we don't really know. They claim that in every calendar that mankind has ever made, they've always kept the Sabbath on Saturday, and I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it because the gods are the ones that made that calendar, and they like their names up there. We need is a lighter fluid, which is down there at the other thing. Well, I'm going to turn this off and get this going. Okay. I'm going to look pretty foolish if this doesn't go this time. And to tell you the truth, I have no idea if it will. Oh, I just put my knee on a rock. That's fine. I've got another knee. That's fine. on the bright side. It wasn't both of your knees. We'll boil that thing eventually. We even have some little herbs and spices in there. Oh yeah, did we put coffee? Yes, we did. We're gonna have some ashes in that coffee though. Some twigs. Too much talk and not enough action. That is not even close. Come on now. Wow. Every time I sit down over here, it gets smoky.